Hey everyone, it's Scott Monkern. Put on a headset here to see if the audio got a little better with these reviews. That I've noticed the external mic has not been working so well. So, let's talk about Archer Love Letter, or Archer Once You Go Blackmail. Right, like that. I did an unboxing before, so I'm not going to bother to go through all the components and everything, but I thought I'd give you a quick review of the game. First of all, I'm a fan of Love Letter. I have Love Letter. I don't have any of the variants. I've played some of the variants. I think mostly all the variants are okay. They don't particularly call to me. Now I haven't played Batman Love Letter. I hear really good things about it. And when I heard when Archer Love Letter was going to come out, I was really excited about it because I'll admit I am a huge Archer fan. So I had lots of hopes and expectations with respect to this one. I'm going to tell you that it's fulfilling all of my expectations. It's our Love Letter rules. So if you've played Love Letter before, it's just like every other version of Love Letter. There are lots of reviews on Love Letter, so I'm not going to go into that a whole bunch. So it's just like Love Letter. Some of the cards are different. There are some modifications to it, like there's one of the characters, Lana. When you activate her, when you discard her, basically you shuffle everybody's cards around so everybody gets a new character. You, instead of having just that one card, you set aside to make sure that you can't card count. Is basically what it's for. It becomes a hidden identity card, and there are some other characters that when you play them, you can cause them to swap with that card to change identities. And there's a card which lets you look at that card. So there are a bunch of different powers that are slightly different, but the fundamental cores are the same. So let's go ahead and talk about the game. First, the art of it. And I think that's really the fundamental thing. We're talking about Love Letter, and it's a stuck-on theme, and you have to accept that thematically it's not like this is a game that's deep into Archer plot and deep into spying and all this kind of stuff. It's a stuck-on theme. And all of the Love Letter things are that way, and I'm okay with that. I'm good. I'm normally a heavy theme guy. This is an exception to that rule. Now, the art on it is outstanding. I'll tell you that there was another game that is based upon a media kind of a licensed media thing, a big major motion picture and television show franchise that was recently released. I didn't see it, but I got to saw pictures of it from Gen Con. And I tell people, whenever you're talking about a licensed product like an Archer product, or say some other one, I'm not going to mention them, you've got to get the art right. That is fundamentally what's important. Is if the art isn't right in this game, nothing ultimately else matters. You can have a great game with great mechanics, and because it's a licensed product type thing, if the art isn't good, people just aren't going to gravitate towards it. And that's unfortunately what's going to happen to this other game. Is I've already watched the reviews and people hate it. And it's not the mechanics aren't good, because the mechanics are good. It's the art is so bad, the characters don't even look like the characters on the TV show in this case. So the thing is, getting back to Archer, they did a terrific job. I think that not only are the pictures on the cards very representative of the characters, well, it's a cartoon, it's easy to do. You just copy it off of the cells. That was very easy. But also, the way the cards are designed, you look here, look at them. They're really designed to have that kind of Archer-esque kind of feel. The black borders on them, and then if you notice here where the number is, the level for Love Letter, underneath there are little bullet wounds. Those bullet shots are the number of cards of this type, just like in Love Letter. You know how you've got. Here, I'll show you another example of a card here. Sterling, he gets 5. Sterling Archer is the most common one. You can see here the art for Sterling is just great. He's drinking and everything. So, it's thematically, the mechanics don't match Archer at all. They're not supposed to. It's a Love Letter game. On the other hand, I love the game anyway. It's Love Letter. It's Archer cards. Every time I draw a card, I think about all the evil nastiness and stuff that particular character does in game and how twisted they are. There are nice little quotes at the bottom. It was interesting. I did a written review of this one, and I said, "Oh, it's probably child-friendly." I said, "There's nothing too bad about this in terms of rules and stuff, and the pictures are all pretty innocuous. They're very G-rated." And then I read the quotes at the bottom, and I said, "Okay, mistake. The quotes at the bottom, some of them are a little adult, and so I'm not sure whether I'd play this with younger kids, unless you're prepared to answer some very complex questions. But I love the game. So it's a limited edition, I understand. I may be wrong about this, but my understanding was they are doing this as a limited edition run, and there isn't going to be a second reprint, at least from what I've heard so far. So get it while you can get it. Get it while you're hot. Archer Love Letter. There we go. Once you go blackmail, you'll never go back. Okay, that's it. My first video review.